Is it working? Okay. Hi guys! Welcome back to some more Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance over here. Words, something like that. So we are reforging the A-team for Zizka and the Dry Devil. We have found the two Polish dudes, which was very funny considering one of them didn't know the language almost at all. We did find a guy who lost his brother and is now in the church, and he doesn't want to join us, so you know what? I can't really blame him. He's been through a lot, so there's that. And we only have Raniek left, which should be at this inn over here, and Matthew, which is acting solo as a robber over here, so we'll definitely encounter both of them. Can steal their armor and sell it back to the shop for money. Yeah, indeed, while we are doing all that, I have also a lot of junk that I need to sell, because I did go ahead and defeated the random Hungarians in these deserter camps over here. So now I have like a whole load of fucking armor, and literally like the vendors just don't have enough money to buy it all. I keep going from vendor to vendor, selling like two at a time. It's annoying. And yeah, we're also supposed to deliver some horseshoes for someone over here, but um, when we went to deliver them, the lady that was supposed to take them is gone, and there's just like a pool of blood, Victoria. So it's a bit of a side quest, but we'll have a look at it, see what's going on. And the last thing before we go is that as we have now unlocked our Martin's secret crafting skill, apparently we can reforge our Radzik Kobila sword, our story-based strongest sword in the game. So yeah, we just need to find some Toledo steel, which is a bit hard to find, but we'll keep a look around. We can check the blacksmith over here again for any. And yeah, that's the butcher, not the blacksmith. This is the blacksmith.
How can I?
What do you have for sale?
Show me your goods. Ooh, Ataman saber. Low quality though. Not interested. Frankfurt steel, scrap metal, exotic wood. No Toledo steel. That is unfortunate.
Good afternoon.
I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What? What do you mean?
The house was empty, and in the hearth room next to the bed, I found a puddle of blood. It hadn't even dried yet.
Jesus Christ! What if she's been...
Maybe,
No!
maybe she had a
might not
very
be
bad
too late.
period.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
Can you actually
I don't
bankrupt
know.
them by overselling?
Really? Oh, how horrible!
They
Did
just
Victoria
don't give
have
you the
problems
money,
with anyone from the village? Did anyone want to hurt her?
so you're just
No,
losing
definitely
money.
not. Good God, she was... I mean, she is a good girl. Although,
Can you think of anyone?
sometimes there's talk about how she lives alone and how she makes her living.
Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living? As long as she's not stealing, she can do whatever she wants, right?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once, someone even drew something very ugly on our door because of it. But what's that poor
What?
girl supposed to do without a man? There's a war, and we all need to make a living somehow.
Yeah.
Who did she go and see at the camp?
Unbelievable.
Who might know more about her?
Sexist.
Mainly their blacksmith. She brings goods up there every 2 or 3 days. He's certain to remember her. So tell them at the gate that you're bringing something from the smithy. They'll let you in.
The original graffiti, yeah. Can you believe people in the Middle Ages were misogynist? I can't.
Who's bothered by her living alone? Whose business is that?
Things are a little different, you see. She lost her husband some time ago. A young widow, actually. A pretty young widow. Naturally, a few fellas were fawning over her. There was one in particular, but he got the boot, just like all the others. But he'd
Haha.
never hurt her. He might be a loudmouth, but he's harmless.
Who's this mystery man, then?
I won't say. If word got out that I accused someone, we might as well just close up shop here.
Speak, woman!
Well, I'm not about to go blabbing about it in the tavern. I just need to know where to start looking for Victoria.
Fine. But you didn't hear this from me. Farmer Kuba was pretty keen on her. And he wasn't going to give up easy. Last time, he tried to flatter her by giving her a headscarf. But Victoria knew it had belonged to his dead wife. So she told him to sod off.
Oh,
The whole
wow.
village was laughing at him. He's a bitter old
Yikes.
man. But would he hurt her? I don't think so.
Huh? Jealousy's a
I mean,
powerful thing, though.
recycling,
Well,
but
that's true, too. So go and
that's
ask
not
him
a
yourself.
good gift to do.
He lives with
Yeah.
his children and his housekeeper in that big house behind the smithy. He's always wearing a bright red coat and a hat with a feather in it. You're certain not to miss him, but not a peep about what I told you.
Don't worry.
No, sir.
I'll take that secret to the grave. Is there anything else you can think of before I go?
I've already told you everything I know. Now hurry up!
Okay, Jesus. Fuck me then. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's our only lead. It's that or just going to the castle to deliver going to the camp to deliver our the horseshoes ourselves, which we can do that. Feather in your hat automatically makes him a douche. Yeah, can see that. This guy.
Lord be with you.
You're Cuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria, and I thought you might know where to find her.
Why should I, of all people, know?
Is he fucking drunk in the middle of the day, or hasn't he slept at all?
Victoria's not at home or anywhere else in the village. She's vanished.
A pity.
Would you happen to know anything about that?
Huh. Maybe she moved to the camp on the hill for good. She was hanging around with them soldiers. Maybe she's doing it with them Cuman bastards too.
That drunken blink
So they
going on.
decided to keep her
Yeah.
up there.
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse. And you're glad?
What goes around comes around. I have a clean conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
Right.
Why don't you just admit the girl was a real thorn in your side? And that you were jealous as hell. An old dog wanted some young meat, but ended up with a nibble, eh?
What the
Oh.
fuck are you trying on me? Who the hell do you think you are? You'd better take that back while you still have teeth.
Oh yeah?
You're pissed off that she preferred someone else over you, eh? You waited for her, and...
Enough! You've been asking for a beating, so here it comes.
Here it comes. Alright.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit.
We'll see about that.
I yield. Mercy.
So, had enough already?
Yeah. Just leave me alone now. And I really don't know anything about Victoria.
We hit the accused there in
Maybe
Eleanor.
She just
Yeah.
decided village life wasn't for her, so she took off with her soldier.
What soldier? You're telling me this now?
I heard someone came across her up there in the forest while she was having a rendezvous with some fella from the camp. But I really don't know anything else.
All right. I'll ask in the camp then.
It's good information. Well, looks like we will be going to the camp
Best wares
regardless.
on the market. Come and take a look.
Good.
We'll figure it out. Easy.
Quick.
Ooh,
Go. Quick.
come on.
Whoa.
Ah,
Whoa.
poppies. We were missing that. Grab some. Hello, hello, hello. This Sigismund's camp.
Whoa.
Hello.
Must have cost him. Oi, you! Come here!
Yes. My horse is pretty good.
Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in. So turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
I have a delivery.
The Miskovitz blacksmith sent me with some horseshoes. He said they'd come in handy in the camp.
All right, you can go in, but no messing about.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Thank you. All right. This is Sigismund's camp. Huh. Interesting. Wow, it's quite big for a camp. Okay, how the fuck are we supposed to find... Tried and failed bribing him, he does a fourth wall title drop. Ah! How am I supposed to figure out who I'm talking to?
What can I do for you?
Show me your wares.
Have Toledo steel by any chance? Yeah, he does. It's not that expensive either, look at that. Alright, I'll grab that. Thank you very much. And I will be selling you some of my junk if you give me a second. Alright, we those guys just went into a fight, okay. I think we made some decent sum of money over here. As much as this guy can sell us anyway. Ah, yes,
Don't back down.
Hungarian.
Greetings, my friend.
I saw the arena and the stands and thought to myself, this looks like a tournament, eh?
You're too late, lad. There used to be competitions here almost every day. Bets flying left and right. But that's been over for quite some time.
Oh,
All you can do now
boo.
is a bit of archery. They haven't banned that yet.
Why'd they ban it?
Captain von Aulitz and Lord von Berghoff heard blokes were killing each other here.
You fought
Oh
with sharp
shit.
weapons.
Of course not. That was forbidden. But the Cumans fucked it all up. Fucking vermin.
So what happened then?
One of our companies went against the Cumans. It's a fight like any other. But those fuckers had a score to settle with us and brought sharp weapons. Our fellas came away from there in bad shape. Most of them never recovered. And then Command banned the fights.
So no tournaments then.
So that's it then? No more tournaments?
Aye, probably. Because that wasn't the first cock-up.
It's the tournament part,
Germans,
yeah.
Praguers, they all hate each other and are always at each other's throats. But without the tournaments and betting, the blokes don't have anything to do anymore, and they're starting to get testy. Now their camp is starting to look more and more like a wasp's nest. But you'll see for yourself soon enough.
I have already
So there
seen
won't be
that.
any fighting. That's all I need to know.
Take care.
Would you help me out? I'm looking for someone.
That depends. Who are you looking for?
Victoria, a girl from Miskovitz. They send her up here with goods from the smithy.
You'll have to ask the blacksmith. The smithy is opposite the entrance in the upper part of the camp. If you
Yeah.
don't see it, you'll hear it at least. You can't miss the banging of the hammer.
Thanks a
That
lot.
is true.
I'll ask him.
Take care, friend.
Well, we just passed him.
What do you need?
Oh, it's not this guy?
Good day to you. God be with you.
Ah, here it is.
I'll have a look.
Alright, this guy. Yeah. There we go. It's all the money.
Word about the...
Fine. Thank you, sir. What are you here?
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
She's a girl from Miskovitz. I heard she comes up here to sell things.
Ah, I know who you mean. Aye. There's a girl who shows up here every now and again. I'm no good with names, but Victoria sounds familiar.
Who did she know best around here?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied Black the most.
Who?
A
Black?
soldier from the provisioning unit. I'd say her business dealings were more of an excuse to meet with him.
Where can I find this soldier Black?
He's lying in the infirmary. He's got gut ache, and you can hear him howling halfway across the camp.
Ouch.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
Not good to have a stomach bug back in the medieval ages, you know what I'm saying? Just say, where can I find this Black? Yeah.
Christ almighty. Are you alright, sir?
Here we go again.
Oh my god!
It's just that you look...
Muscular, wise.
The first time
Wealthy.
he sees a black man. Poor Henry.
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described.
I thought he
Not
was
exactly
beating a
like
burn
you.
victim. Yeah.
Am I right?
But I thought that was just...
So you see, it is not. Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer, and physician. I run the camp infirmary.
my name is Henry, sir.
Welcome then, Henry. Do you need anything?
You said you're an explorer.
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there, to the court of Sultan Bayezid of the
He's a
Osmans.
well-traveled
Until I
man.
ended up at the court of King Sigismund.
Where is this Mali? And what's it like?
It's in Africa.
Similar to your country, yet completely different.
Very
You mine
far
silver,
considering
we
those.
gold. But in our country, it would never happen that we allow foreigners into our mines. Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey. And we treat women with greater respect and set great store by learning.
That's not all that bad here, though, is it?
I admit that there are some things I envy you for. Like what you can do with stone.
And how do you like Bohemia?
Do you want to hear the truth? Or should I praise it to high heaven?
Ah,
The truth. You don't need to spare my feelings.
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing I have seen of your country,
ah,
and that has not made much of an impression on me. But there is still time. Perhaps I will have the good fortune to see more beautiful sights.
definitely. Oh my god, we can ask about everything.
Where is Venice, in fact?
You do not know, my friend? Educate yourself a
Oh
little.
my
It
god,
is not far from
educate
here,
yourself.
on the other side of the Alps. Remember that learning is like a garden. If you do not tend it, it cannot bear fruit. Venice is an incredible city that floats on the sea, like a huge stone ship. People from
Well,
all
isn't
over the
exactly good
world go there to
scenery.
trade.
Sometimes it
I
is.
helped them as a translator, especially for Christian envoys from Ethiopia on a pilgrimage to Rome. If only you could have seen their glorious arrival in the city. Their processions stretched from the port to the
Right,
city
because there are
center,
Christians
and
in
they had live
Ethiopia even
leopards as a
today.
gift for the
Ethiopia
king
is a
of
Christian
Venice. But I
country,
did not stay long. I
so they
was
go to
accustomed to the Sultan's
pilgrimage to
court,
Rome.
being asked to live among sailors. Out of the question.
Ha.
What is Mecca like? I've heard people from all over the world go there.
Mainly followers of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. Praise be his name. But the journey is dangerous. I was robbed and arrived in the city as a pauper.
Ah.
Fortunately, I was helped by a couple of my compatriots. But even so, I did not spend long there. Let us say that I was foolish then, and foreign customs took me by surprise. I went to Cairo, where I learned geography and law, so that I would be better prepared the next time. But I never went back to Mecca.
Why not?
I would rather not talk about this, my friend.
Oh.
All I can say is that there are a few rich men and their beautiful wives who I do not want to meet again.
Oh. Yeah. Mecca is also like a non-Muslim exclusion zone. It's actually marked on the map. I did not know that, but essentially you are not allowed to go there if you are not a Muslim, and it like actually checks you, you know, and it's like if you don't have like a Muslim name and passport, like from a Muslim country, they would ask you questions from the Quran. It's crazy.
What's Sigismund's court like?
I would also like to know that, my friend. But I am stuck here. One would think that the king would value physicians and sages who have traveled the world. But no. He did not even make me his personal physician. He prefers to trust your quacks and sent me here.
Ha!
It's reckless to speak about Sigismund like that.
I do not think so, my friend, since it is unlikely you will ever get a chance to complain to him.
You were in Granada? Where is that?
Spain.
Go west from here until you reach the sea. Then south to a place called Peninsula Iberica.
Yeah.
But I would not go there if I were you. The magnificent Alhambra Palace is forbidden to Christians like you.
Ah,
in
it
any
was
case.
before.
Such a beautiful and rich country, yet bathed in so much blood.
Blood?
Yes. Sultan Mohammed must constantly repel attacks from the north.
Yeah, it was
That is
before
why I started
Spain
studying
was
physics, in
reconquered.
fact. I wanted to make an impression on the Sultan because swords and cannons are not for me. Let others cut off heads. I can sew them back on again.
Ha! It was before the finishing of the Reconquista. Yeah, it's the 1400s, right? So it's like still 90 years away until Spain was fully liberated by the leftovers of the uh, Muslim countries that went there.
How did you come to be with the Osmans?
By complete chance. In Venice, I joined an expedition that was heading to India, but we were attacked by pirates. Fortunately, I was saved by Sultan Bayezid's warship, though it did not seem like good fortune at the time. You must understand that there are not many of my countrymen among the Osmans. The last time was probably in the days of Mansa Musa.
Mansa
But the
Musa.
Sultan soon found out that I had lived among Europeans and I could talk to all the envoys who came to him. So I became useful.
So why didn't you stay there?
Because we were about to be overwhelmed by the Golden Horde, led by the butcher named Timur. I had quite enough of war in Granada. So when envoys from Hungary came to the Sultan, I managed to persuade them to take me away with them.
Why did you leave your country of birth?
That is a very personal question, and we are not that well acquainted yet. Forgive me, but I would rather not talk about it. Not now, at least.
Okay.
I'm new to the camp. Could you show me around? If you don't have too much work, that is.
Well, I suppose it will be all right if I am not here for a while. At least I can practice your language. You use some strange phrases, you know? But that doesn't
Yank
matter
my
now.
pizzle. Hey. Hey, Matt, what's going on?
Here, Matt!
So, as you have no doubt realized, this is my infirmary. One part for operating on the wounded, another for the sick.
So
My
Black is
alchemist
not the
bench,
black guy.
Water, nothing out of the ordinary. Come on. Let us walk outside. I am sorry that I cannot show you more, but I am sure you understand that there is not much to see. One is almost ashamed to call it an infirmary. Do you not think?
I don't know anything about that, sir. In our village, when someone was sick, we sent for the herb woman, and that was that. We didn't have any infirmary.
I am not surprised. Diarrhea, a few bruises, a fever now and then. That is no challenge. A learned man would certainly be bored to death in your village. And it is the same
Yeah.
here. Honestly. Should a person with my knowledge be wasting his time here?
A camp like this is a waste of your abilities. An uneducated orderly could take care of the handful of sick people here.
And you would like to take over from me?
Ah,
I could find another job, though it is true that you do not seem to be any great sage. I suppose you do not know what a real infirmary should look like.
what?
I don't really...
Why not, my friend?
Sorry, I interrupted you. Will he restart from the start or continue where I left off? Or... Also, I'm over encumbered from like the 2 extra stuff that I have on me. People are gonna call this game woke because like the most educated man in the game is a black guy.
But under this pretty skin, there's a devil who only cares for trinkets and finery and thinks nothing of stealing or whoring to get them. And don't think this one or that one may be different.
Well, where are we going? Very quietly.
And over there is our bathhouse.
Ah,
It is not a sight for sore eyes, my friend. I mean, the women, of course. Not this filthy place.
haha.
A man should keep reminding himself that zina, what you call fornication, is a shameful deed, opening the road to other evils. By the way, what about you and women, my friend?
Well, I've already met a few, if you know what I mean.
I do. Admiring the charms of the bathhouse maids is one thing, but sinning is nothing to boast about. You should find a good woman as soon as possible, and then marry her, and to do her what you see in her eyes. Our Lord Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, creates us in pairs and grants us love in our hearts, so that we may love another.
So are you married, sir? Since you say how wonderful it is.
Oh.
Not yet. What woman would want to spend her life traveling with me? But being single does not permit sinning with any girl who takes your fancy. Remember that. Fortunately, a man
Damn.
can help himself in his hour of need. At
Ah.
least if he thereby prevents a worse sin. So, in this part of the camp, you see the tents of various
no, not.
mercenaries from Germany, Poland, Hungary. In short, everyone who came to fill their pockets. You can have
Nice.
items repaired by the smith, and if you're hungry, the kitchen is over there. The food will please you more than me, I think. Treating meat in that way. I simply cannot eat it. Do you know where the food is truly great? In Granada. So much fruit, sweet pastries, fish. In one banquet, the cooks use more spices than your entire country in a year.
Ha.
You've been to Granada?
In the court of Sultan Muhammad VII himself. That is where I became a physician. That was when Granada was attacked by Martin Yanez de la Barbuda. And I did not want to die in some battle. So I found a safer way to be useful. You know, I have done a lot of traveling, my friend. From Timbuktu to Mecca. And from Granada to Venice. And now, here. But nowhere has the food been worse than here.
Oh, what do you dislike about the food here so much?
I hope I have not offended you. It is not your fault, really. How can a cook make something good when no pepper, cinnamon, or grains of paradise? Rohi, but your country is beautiful, all the same. And up here is where Katz's company
Spices.
of Parge artillerymen are belittled, to the great displeasure of everyone else in the camp, I must say. You
Showing
can
away
see
my
why.
dog.
It is the best spot, right next to the captains. And when it rains, all the filth runs downhill to the Cubans
Hey.
and mercenaries areas. Here is the pillory. May Allah, the compassionate, ensure you never end up in it. And if you go around the hill, you will come to the camp shooting range. I recommend visiting it. The Cumans must be born with a bow in their hands. But I will not escort you that far, my friend. I do not like to leave the infirmary unattended for long. Alaka Anben.
Carlet. Thank you.
Call off that dog, or I'll report you for being a public nuisance.
That was pretty good. I learned a lot from this guy. I liked it.
Are you the one they call Black?
I'm more like green just now.
But I need to talk to you.
And I need something for the pain. Can't you see I'm barely breathing here? Kurva, I feel like I'll burst.
Tell me exactly what's wrong with you.
My belly hurts. It's killing me. It's as if I'll burst at any moment or give birth to a calf.
It's me
From
after
the fucking
overeating.
pig swill they give us to eat here.
Ugh.
Maybe. Do you remember what the last thing you ate was?
What do you think? Some cold, watery slop from the kitchen. Like always.
Try and think about it again. I need to know details. Maybe someone wanted to poison you. But then again, maybe you did it yourself. Did you try and spice up that slop from the kitchen by adding something to it?
Jesus Christ, you're right.
What?
One fella brought some mushrooms from the forest. They
Oh.
looked fine, so we cut them up and added them to it. Do you think they were poisonous?
Oh, they could
They-
be.
They looked harmless. And when we put them in the food, it was fit to eat.
Depending on the poison, it might be too late. Like, there's a thing with like poisonous mushrooms. They're like they destroy your liver. So by the time you show symptoms, it is too late.
Well, is anyone else not feeling well?
No, I'm the only one. Although, one other fellow was complaining about his stomach grumbling and gurgling. But when he came back from the latrine, he was good as new.
Yes, for some people, they manage to like just eliminate it with like a diarrhea, but from others, doesn't work.
Does it hurt when I press here?
Yes! I feel it here. Here. Oh!
It's no wonder. Your stomach's blown up like a bellows. You must have eaten something really bad.
We put some mushrooms someone found in the woods into the stew. Oh, fuck.
It's obvious. You've eaten poisonous mushrooms. If you want relief, you need an antidote. The sooner the better.
But I can barely move. Oh, please. Bring it here to me.
I don't have anything for you yet. Keep clenching your teeth.
Teeth? It's my arse I have to clench. Hurry up!
Oh, nice. I'll keep clenching that ass then. Fuck, where do we... Digestive potion. We don't have any, right? Could craft one, but not sure we have what we need for it. No, we do. We just need a crafting bench. There wouldn't be one, not a, like a, you know, the...
Where do you think you're going?
Okay, never mind.
That's it. The next time, don't go creeping around here where you don't belong. Blessings to you.
What's a priest doing in a military camp?
Whatever he can, my son. Whatever he can.
Do you serve mass like other priests?
I serve mass and give blessings just like my brothers in churches and parishes. I can also officiate at marriages and administer last rites. I reckon you can guess which is more common here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you care for the wounded? Priests and monks do that sometimes, don't they?
Nothing like that. We have blacksmiths and bathmaids for that here. And if something happens to the nobles, we have good surgeons. And then there's that learned foreigner. Bah!
What? Jesus.
Does something seem strange about him to you?
That foreigner may understand medicine, but he worships a foreign god. He prays to him on the ground several times a day. He doesn't
that
drink
a problem?
ale, only rarely eats meat, yet he can't keep his eyes off our women.
Who's the foreigner?
His name is
already-
Musa, and he says he comes ex-Africa. You can't miss him. He's as different from us as a man can be.
Yeah. I want to, why don't I have an option to tell him off? Fuck. Ugh.
Do you take part in the fighting?
Vivere militare est. But no, I'm a chaplain, not a warrior. But no matter if you're a beggar or a lord, there's no way to escape the horrors. And in a place like this, it's easy for people to forget about God, or at least start to doubt.
Look like a heretic in these times, yeah.
Do you serve King Sigismund directly?
I serve our Lord, but the king sometimes calls on me for confession.
What could the king possibly have to confess?
You don't actually expect me to tell you that, do you? That's between me, the king, et Domine Noster.
Right.
God be with you.
Okay, still no digestive potion. You wouldn't have a digestive potion, Mr. Musa, please. Thank you. No? Damn it. Good luck pick that. Ugh. I want to take a bath in that. Aqua Vitalis, Lethian water. Marigold. It's written as if it were in this building, but I don't see... Oh, okay. Of course. Let's make that digestive potion. Thistle, nettle, and charcoal. Hey, yo! What the fuck? Who walked underneath me? Doggo. I am way too high up. What the fuck? That was so weird. Marigold and water, easy. Yeah, unfortunately I need a digestive one for this one, but yeah, generally. So thistle, nettle, water. Add the thistle, 2 handfuls, and boil for 2 turns. Nice. Nettle and marigold and water. All right. Think that's good anyway. Let's heal this guy. Hi, Corinda. Hi.
It still hasn't got better.
Not in the slightest.
I have something for you that should work.
Welcome to the live stream.
Thank you. Oh, I can feel it bubbling and gurgling inside me.
Well, are you better now?
Not yet.
Uh,
No. To look at you, I'd say you're as fit as a fiddle. You're not as white as you were, Black.
ah,
I still feel like I got run over by a team of oxen, though. It'll be all right once I get a good meal in me. So, what did you want?
It's about Victoria, the girl from Miskovitz.
Christ almighty. That woman won't leave me alone. Now she sent someone to try and change my mind?
what?
Well, I didn't come to change your mind. Why would I do that?
Well, she's tried practically everything. Complaining, screeching, threats, tears, but none of it worked.
And what was she trying to achieve?
Look, we had a bit of fun once or twice, but that was it. She just didn't get it.
Victoria's missing. Her house is empty, and no one knows where she's gone.
What do you mean she's missing? Wait. Seriously?
As if the earth opened up and swallowed her. Seeing as you two
Hi,
used to meet
Sammy.
up, you might have some
Welcome to the
idea
live
where
stream.
to look for her.
She didn't tell anyone? Not even the blacksmith's wife?
Nope.
There was a pool of blood on the floor. I was shocked when I went into the hearth room.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just the kind of thing girls say.
Well, what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass and do something.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike
She
you,
might have had a
not far from here to the east, there's a
miscarriage.
spot we used to meet. A small clearing in the
Or an
forest
abortion.
where there's a pair of big birches. She might be there.
Good. I'll look there. But I'm doing it for her, not for you. Got it?
I know. But bring her a message from me. Tell her she's a stupid cow. I didn't force her to do anything, and now
Jesus.
she's crying over spilt milk.
You're not a man. Hell, you're not even a human being. Maybe just a sack of shit without a grain of responsibility in you.
But
Listen, and listen good, you pustule. Either you get yourself together and take care of that girl, or I'll see to it that your little bellyache will be the least of your worries.
all right, all right. Don't get so carried away. I'll do it.
Damn
Fucking
right.
Duh. Oh. Nice.
I need to stay lying down.
All right. Well, go and find Victoria, I guess, but it's gonna be a search and a half, which we should probably do in the morning because it's getting late. I'm gonna end the episode over here. Hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to see more. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to make it has stopped working. Bye bye.